Located in the center of the northwest subregion, nature has bestowed Sơn La with many geographical advantages, creating great potential for developing agriculture and forestry products, including fruit trees, which only a few places are capable of growing. Sơn La Province has made it its mission to grow fruit trees and develop safe products that are tied to the market and gradually improve production sustainability. As a result, in recent years, the fruit tree cultivation area in the province has increased sharply. From a mere 23,600 hectares in 2015, the province's total fruit trees areas reached 80,000 hectares in 2021. With a total output of over 400,000 tons and able to generate $8.67 million per hectare annually. Today, Sơn La's agriculture is no longer just grasslands and tea fields on the Mộc Châu Plateau. It now also features hillsides lined with fruit trees. That is why people can hear the joyful laughter of fruit growers everywhere near the end of May when the mango trees yield big and juicy fruits. Since the old days, mangoes have always been a part of Sơn La people's agricultural activities, from round mangoes, better known as Vietnamese egg mangoes in Yên Châu district, to the fragrant mangoes of Mường La. All are native varieties of Sơn La, with the round mango's characteristic aroma and taste, which has won over domestic consumers. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has included its plant gene, along with the fragrant mangoes, to the list of rare and precious crops that need to be preserved and developed. This mango variety is also the only variety in North Vietnam to be included in the list of plants to be protected and researched by the Food and Agricultural Organization (FAO). The Intellectual Property Office of Vietnam, under the Ministry of Science and Technology, has also granted Yên Châu round mangoes with geographical indication certification. It is also one of 39 agricultural products with geographical indications protected under the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement (EVFTA). As such, the mango has become an important fruit for Yên Châu farmers. By 2021, Sơn La's mango growing area reached 19,000 hectares, with output estimated at about 72,000 tons. Sơn La mangoes are mainly cultivated in the districts of Yên Châu, Mai Sơn, Mường La, and Sông Mã. Mango production is expected to increase sharply in the near future thanks to the newly expanded farming area. With developing growing areas for concentrated commodity mango considered a key direction for Sơn La Province in recent years, along with encouraging people to convert inefficient crops to fruit trees, Sơn La Province has also instructed localities to focus on improving product quality and design. That is being done by mobilizing enterprises, cooperatives, and mango growers to bring highly efficient and high-quality varieties into intensive farming, encouraging the use of advanced production techniques to restore and improve varieties and apply safe production processes such as VietGAP, Global Gap, and organic production.
Quy trình sản xuất của hợp tác xã là chủ yếu là chúng tôi đã chuyển sang hướng hữu cơ.
The cooperative's production process has mainly been converted to organic methods using VietGAP standards and, more importantly, following a specific process for the growing area code for export. From the flowering stage to the fruiting stage, all are closely monitored by farmers. When the mangoes are a month old, that's when the fruit bagging begins. That is a very important step for protecting the mangoes from fungal diseases and ensuring their color and shape. That's why businesses highly appreciate the quality of these mangoes. In addition to promoting the application of science and technology in intensive mango cultivation, Sơn La Province has also directed the agricultural sector to review the requirements for expanding the area that's been granted area codes for growing mangoes. That is a prerequisite for most of the markets Vietnam hopes to export to. Since 2018, Sơn La Province has granted 4 cooperatives and 1 enterprise with area codes for mango cultivation in the 3 districts of Mộc Châu, Yên Châu, and Mai Sơn, with a total area of 41.4 hectares. So far, the total mango cultivation area granted with area codes has increased significantly. The difference between Sơn La green-skinned mangoes and the ones in southwestern provinces is their harvesting season. In southwestern provinces, mango trees yield fruits between February and May, while Sơn La mangoes can be harvested between May and August. With this characteristic, Sơn La's mangoes are able to increase their competitiveness in the market.
Between Sơn La's mangoes and southwestern ones, the Sơn La variety has the upper hand because its growing area is not prone to floods, while the southwestern variety is grown in river areas, so the fruit isn't as firm and a bit too juicy, giving it a shorter preservation time compared to Sơn La's.
To facilitate the consumption of mango products, since the beginning of the year, Sơn La authorities and its People's Committee have been developed detailed plans, invited businesses to the province to survey raw material areas, and signed contracts. They've also kept up with collecting, processing, and exporting enterprises on their difficulties in order to timely address any problems while strengthening promotion for the export of mango products. Thanks to the initiatives of authorities at all levels, businesses and cooperatives, the very first mangoes harvested at the beginning of the season in the districts of Mộc Châu, Yên Châu, Bắc Yên, Mai Sơn, Sông Mã, Thuận Châu, and Mường La have been exported to numerous countries around the world. The US is considered the most fastidious and advantageous market for most Vietnam's agricultural products. After 10 years of negotiations, in 2019, the first batch of Sơn La mangoes was exported to the US. The variety chosen to be exported was the green-skinned mango, with the weight between 1.3 pounds to 2.4 pounds and pleasing shapes. The ability to export mangoes has brought a lot of joy to mango farmers who are facing great difficulties due to the COVID-19 pandemic. They were especially happy when their fruits were able to enter difficult markets like the US, cementing the value of Sơn La's mangoes. Aside from the US market, Sơn La mangoes are also available in many other parts of the world like China, the UK, and Australia.
Cái màu da nó bóng, nó xanh.
Its skin is glossy and its green color suits Vietnamese people's tastes. When you cut the mango open, the flesh is firm and crisp and well preserved. It's sweet and has a beautiful color. This batch is really good. Consumers love Vietnamese mangoes. If we can ensure the technical process and offer it at a good price, our mangoes can be at the top of the list and become a high-class product.
To ease the pressure on the consumption market for agricultural products, Sơn La has implemented synchronized solutions from planting and harvesting to preserving and processing, with special attention given to product processing and considering it a crucial stage for cementing its reputation and enhancing the value of Sơn La's agro products. As such, in 2016, Sơn La has been focused on attracting large businesses and economic groups to invest in the construction of processing factories. The province has also implemented policies on promoting industrial development and encouraging investment in agriculture and rural areas, including developing the agro-processing industry to suit local conditions. These mechanisms and policies have been the driving force behind the movement towards commodity agriculture, creating concentrated raw material areas and attracting a number of large enterprises in agricultural processing industry. As a result, the number of industrial-scale processing facilities has increased from 2018-2016 to 47 in 2020, with production scale gradually expanding and new processing technology becoming more common. Products are becoming more diverse and abundant while still maintaining high standards. In particular, Dong Giao Food Export Joint Stock Company has started an investment project to build a fruit and vegetable processing center in Sơn La Province with an expected capacity of 50,000 tons of products per year. For 2021's mango crops, the company signed a commitment to buy tens of thousands of tons of mangoes from farmers.
là xoài hiện nay chúng ta đang tập trung một là ứng dụng
We need to focus on scientific application in production in mango areas to be certified by VietGap, Global Gap, and granted area codes. The second is to apply certain harvesting procedures because if mangoes are not harvested well, their value and quality will degrade. Third is to strengthen supervision in the preservation of mangoes before collecting, processing, and exporting them. Sơn La's strategy is to apply clean processing and ensure the entire province follows procedures to produce safely and organically to guarantee the high quality of their products.
Sơn La has so much to offer, not only in terms of quantity, but also in quality, as guaranteed by domestic and foreign consumers. From the hillsides to the plateaus, since mid-May, you can feel the bustling atmospheres of farmers urgently preparing their crops and stacking them on delivery trucks in time for Sơn La mangoes to arrive at both domestic and international markets. It can be said without a doubt that Sơn La mango products have increasingly been recognized not only domestically but internationally as well. This has created breakthroughs in agricultural development and brought a positive outlook to Sơn La ethnic people in growing fruit trees, along with processing, consuming, and exporting mangoes. Sơn La with its fruit tree farms has become the signature image of the province, placing itself firmly on Vietnam's agricultural map and preparing for the arrival of businesses and investors to gradually brighten up this treasure of Northwest Vietnam.